repeated string. They'll give you an integer n. Now, n is 10, this is the string. Now, what you must do is, this string as of now has how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. It has 5 characters. You must repeat this string as many times as it is required in order for the final number of characters in the string to be 10. How are you able to think? Okay, 10. And then what you must, that's it. So then what you must do is, given a substring, we consider ABC, ABC, what is this? ABC, AC, again ABC, AC, the first. So obviously this is 5. If you duplicate it or repeat it 2 times, you will get 10 wala string. So the first 10 characters of the infinite string. Now there are 4 occurrences. Now then you must not stop there. What you must do is, go ahead and then you must calculate how many occurrences of A is there. You must count it. Now, you may use traditional ways, but the interviewer is always trying to think if you can come up with a unique solution. If you can think, that is what he says. If you can optimize the way you will write your solution. Can it take, instead of n steps, can it take half the steps? Can it take half of the steps? That is what they are looking at. Okay, anyways. So, repeated string. What you must do is complete the repeated string function in the editor below. Now, repeated string has the following parameters. Yes, a string to repeat. N, the number of characters to consider. Returns int, which is the frequency of A in the substring, in the new string. I hope you are able to think. Right? Great. Great. Come down. So, one sample input, etc. they have given. Fine. Now, let us write logic for this. So, I am just going to sit down for this, because let us try to come up with a logic. Okay. Now, listen to me. So, give me a string for the example. So, A, B, A, B. Now, this is the string, guys. Assume. Now, obviously a string is a series of characters, right? So, I can show it this way also. This is A, this is B, this is A, this is B. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. And this is my string, yes. Now, he would have given me one n. N's value is 10, let us assume. So, ultimately what I must do is, I must repeat this. I must repeat this string as many times as required for it to reach 10. Okay, so let me show how to repeat it. Basically, I will have A, B, A, B, 4 characters. I will repeat it once more, A, B, A, B, 8 characters. Now, using the same string only, I should make it 10 characters, which means what I will do is, I can't take the complete string, so I will take the first 2 characters. How are you able to think? And naturally, if you look at this, this is a total of how many characters? 10 characters. And in that, how many occurrences of A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this 5 is the count of A. Maybe I will just call this as count of A. This is what you must give it as output of your program. So, our question is clear to everyone. Okay. So, now what I am going to do is like this. Now, listen to me carefully. Listen to my approach. I have A, B, A, B. This is the string given to me. This is the string given to me. And obviously, I have an n value, which is 10. All I am going to do is this. I am just going to go first only, in the given string to me. In the given string to me, I am going to calculate, boss, how many A's are there. I am going to calculate. So, what am I going to calculate? So, I am just writing my logic here. I am going to calculate how many A's. How many A's in the given string. In the given string. Clear, guys? Now, if in case how will I calculate how many A's? Very simple. All you have to do is run a loop. Run a loop. Keep checking if in case the character the character at the ith position, is it equal to A? Or in this case, is it all capital or small? It's all small. It's given it is small, so it is small. Now in Java, if you have to tell this is a character, always you must put it within single quotes. If you put it within double quotes, it is treated as a string. If you put it within single quotes, it is treated as a character. Okay. So I will do this. Every time it matches, what I am going to do is, I will have a variable called as count A. Every time it matches, this condition is true, I will just increment the value of count A. Naturally, at the end of this loop, I will get how many A's are there in my string. And as you can clearly see, there are 2 A's. So initially, this is going to be 2. Now think about it. Every time I take this string and I repeat it, the repeated string will also have the same number of A's. The repeated string will also have the same number of A's. Which means, I am just showing you how many times, which means now the question is, how many times should we repeat this string? That is the bigger question, because once we know how many A's are there in one string, we know if I repeat it 2 times, there will be 4 A's. If I repeat it 3 times, there will be 6 A's. If I repeat it 4 times, there will be 8 A's, right? So the question is, how many times should I repeat this string? That is the question. Okay, now watch it. What I will do is, to calculate how many times the string should be repeated, see here, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. I can repeat it only once. And the next time, I can't repeat A, B, A, B, because these 2 characters are not allowed. Because then this 10 condition will not be satisfied. Those 2 characters are not allowed. Which means what should I do? What I should do is, I must not take this AB. I should only stop till here. So how are we going to do that? First of all, as you can see, totally the string has repeated how many times? 2 times. How to calculate how many times the string would have repeated? Very simple. N is given to you, which is 10. Now, the size of the string, what is the size or the length of the string? Is 4. If I take 10 and I divide it by 4, then in the numerator I will get 2. Then you know this is 8. In the remainder I will get 2. Which means this 2 will tell you exactly how many times you must be repeating the string. So the easiest way is, okay, calculate number of repetitions, I will say. The easiest way to calculate the number of repetitions is, take the n value, divide it by whatever is the length of the string. And how will you calculate the length of the string? S dot length. This will tell you how many times to repeat it. Forget about those extra characters, but how many times to repeat it. Tell me, these 2 steps, how many of you understood it perfectly? I know how many times the string is going to repeat, which is nothing but n divided by s dot length. And of course, I'm sorry I have missed one h here, but I hope everybody can forgive me for that spelling mistake. So 2 steps we did. Now the most important part is this, how to calculate this. How to calculate this. So what I am saying is, forget about calculating it. Let us assume that this was a complete string only. Now in this complete string, you had to only access these 2 characters because 10 characters you required. You realize 2 times if you repeat it, 8 characters you would have filled. You realize that. But if you repeat 2 times, how many characters are remaining? 2. Which means the next time if you repeat the string, you must not take the entire string. You must only take how many characters now? 2 characters. You must only take 2 characters. Which means what I will do is, I will repeat it for as many times as this tells me. And then for the remaining characters, what I will do is, I will apply a loop. And what I am going to do is, I will tell, hey, I start from 0. This is 0, 1, 2, 3. Go all the way till the second character, because I need only 2 characters. How will I tell second character? Very simple. All I have to do is, I will tell I less than this remainder I want. If in case I put slash in Java, I will get numerator. If in case I want denom or the remainder, all I should tell is n divided by n mod yes dot length. This is what I should tell. Hope you are able to think. And this will give me the remainder. This will give me the remainder. So, in conclusion, what should we do? First calculate how many A's are there. Okay. Then find out how many times you have to repeat the string. Now, how many ever times you repeat the strings, the count of A into the number of times you repeat will give you the number of A's. Then there are some pending characters. There may be, there may not be, but there may be some pending characters. To find out how many pending characters you must attach without being able to completely replicate the string, all you have to do is attach to this, all you have to do is find n mod yes dot length, those 2 characters, iterate over that string, calculate those 2 characters, attach it to this, and then all you have to do is find the number of A's in that. That's all. Hope you are able to think. Now, how am I going to convert this pseudo code into logic? Let us look at it. Watch it. Now, here I will change that name of, okay, fine. I will call static int and repeated string. What it should accept is a string yes. And of course, it should take that n value. So, int n. Now, inside that I will go. What it should basically do is, first of all, calculate the number of A's. So, I will just tell int count A. Yeah, anything. Count A and 0. Now, let us calculate how many A's are there in the string yes. So, I will apply a for loop. For int I equal to 0, I less than yes dot length, I plus plus. Inside that I will go and I will just tell if in case the character yes dot caret of I, the character present at the ith position, if it is equal to A, then I will come inside and I am just going to increment the value of count A. I have incremented, right? So, at the end of this loop, I will get how many A's are there. Now, all I have to find out is how many times to repeat it, So, I will come down and I will just calculate, so that repetition. So, maybe how can you write this? Maybe in one line we will try to write it, this both of them. So, see here, like this I will tell. So, count of A, whatever is the count that I have got, into how many ever times I repeat, that many times A also will repeat. And how will I calculate how many times I repeat? N divided by yes dot length. Okay. And this will give me how many times I have repeated it. So, you can give it some variable name, maybe repeated count A, something like that. Okay, yeah, fine. I will store it back into count A itself. So, basically, why should we store it in a new variable? We will store it in count A. We will update it. Heck, that in one, in a single string, you had these many A's. If I repeat it so many times, the number of times I repeat, into that many A's are there. Now all we have to find is the pending value. So for that what we will do is I will come down and I will tell for and I will tell int I equal to 0. So this part I am calculating, okay, and I will tell, hey, I, you start from 0 but you must go till where I less than how many characters is required. How will you find how many characters is required? I will put parenthesis and I will tell, take the n, divide it by or mod yes dot length. That's it. So see here, first I calculated how many A's in a single string. Then I calculated how many A's in the repeated strings. So for that what did I do? I calculated how many times you can repeat it. That into the number of A's will give me repeated A's. And then I will come down and now I am calculating the extra characters which must be there in the string. In that how many A's? So I will just come inside this I plus plus and there I will just come inside and I am going to tell if in case the character at the ith position, if it is equal to A, then come inside, increment the value of count A. That's all. Are you able to think? So let me scroll on top. Very easy. Someone gave me yes, someone gave me n. Okay. First what I did is, let me also just write it and show you. First what I did is, I have my character AB. This is my string. Correct? What did I do? I basically calculated how many A's are there. So how many A's? That is my count A. So I calculated, hey listen, as of now there are 2 A's. That is what I calculated. Then I calculated how many times should I repeat this string. So how did I calculate how many times I should repeat this string? I took n value, which is 10, and that I divided by the size of my string. So yes dot length. I did. So obviously this is going to give me a value which is 2. Now that I multiplied with my existing count. And that I stored it back inside my count A. If I do this, I know this is 2. 2 into 2 will become 4. So I know 4 A's are there if I repeat it. But there could be some pending characters. So what I did is, in that pending characters, how many A's? So what I did is, the same string I took. I made I start from 0. And I want I to go only till the pending characters. So what did I do? I said, hey I, you start from 0 man, but you please go only till n divided or mod yes dot length, which is nothing but divide and give me the remainder. If I divide 10 by 4, what I will get as the remainder is nothing but 2. So this is nothing but 2. So 0 to 2 means 0 less than 2 means I will go till here. In that how many A's are there? Whenever I encounter an A, I am increment the value of count. So which means it is going to become 5. Which means watch it. If I use this string AB, duplicate it once more, AB, 8 characters, add 2 more characters AB. How many A's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the count you have got? 5. This is how in an interview you must think. How are you able to think? And obviously the interviewer will get to know, oh, what is your thoughts? How are you writing? Now ultimately at the end of it, I should return my count A. So I'll just go there and I will tell return count A. Okay. Now all we have to do is go down to the main method, or let's just go paste it in HackerRank. Let's just do that. Okay. Run code. compilation, possible loss of precision. Okay, see, where is it? Yeah, okay, n is long here. You can make it as int maybe. Okay, fine. See guys, here they have used n as long. We will also make count a as long. Okay. And again, this is, this has something to do with data types. Now I can't explain to you what are the data types in Java, what is byte, short, int, double. I cannot explain all this to you. But anyways, here also the return type is long, so I have told long because HackerRank is expecting long. Okay, next. I'll come down and if I click on run code, then sample cases are passed. Okay, if I go and click on submit code, then totally how many test cases? 23 test cases. Okay, everything has passed. Congratulations, 20 points you have got. You are just almost 50% away from achieving your 4th star. Okay.